Leaving so soon? Galen? Are you sure it's a good idea to leave all those people without protection? That lot they'll manage just fine without me. Maybe they will, but don't be surprised by me saying I told you so if there's another system malfunction and somebody just, oh, I don't know, spontaneously combusts. That was good, Cassia. I didn't realize you knew how to joke. I didn't either. This comes as a surprise to me. My compact clearly states I must uphold the highest standards of behaviour, both as a city official and as a representative of the families. Ah, you've gone into boring mode again. Which require me to look very serious at all times. Really? Of course not. Now, care to tell me why you're following me? I was curious as to why you left so suddenly. Why do you care? Party with you, ask about new clues. I reckon they care about each other. Party. It's the first party since I came here, because there's no other reason why he'd follow him out of a fucking party. It's the first party since I came here, and I didn't even have the chance to chat with you. You were too busy talking to every single person you bumped into. It's called mingling, you should try it. Mingling, there's like 15 people here. So you just want to party with me, is that really it? Yeah. Actually, I'd like that, but I have something I have to take care of right now. And it can't wait? Precisely. I admit I can't stop thinking about the investigation either. It feels like a game and I want to win. Maybe he's not going to do that. Soon it'll occupy your mind even more. You'll begin to notice new scenarios, details you've missed. That's a good sign, Galen. You're experiencing what it feels like to be a true detective. Again, let's just curb the dream a little bit back, reel it in with our fishing rod. We are still a doctor, so should stop saying things like that. And here I was thinking that what I'm experiencing is being too sober. My brain might be playing the detective, but I just want to shut up for a few hours. Believe me, Galen, I'd love to drink with you and make you shut up in many ways, but not tonight. Oh god. That just got kinky. What's this music? What? Alright, who brought the guy with the mild saxophone? Who brought him? You're banned. You're not allowed back. Fuck it, shoot the guy with the saxophone. Oh yeah, making me shut up may prove difficult even for someone with your ego. If one method fails, I'll try a different approach. Fighting crime teaches perseverance, Doctor. Really? Meanwhile, my profession taught me to be observant and thorough. The craft of people is nothing but one big lesson in imagination. All very useful in lovemaking. What? Lovemaking? Huh? You weren't talking about... No, he's teasing you. Of course he was. About what? Nothing. I hate this place and the ridiculous way people talk in circles and act so surprised when someone's being direct. You need to relax, you think too much. He's taking the piss out of you. I appreciate your directness. Gah, that was a very cruel joke, Cassia. Sorry, I'll make it up to you soon. See? He's teasing you. You bet you will. Well, I'm sorry to end this lovely talk, but I really need to go. Understand, I'll head back then. I really hope you do. If you intend to follow me, I may be forced to arrest you for obstructing my investigation. So please, stay away. Yeah, boy, whatever it is you're hiding, you won't keep it a secret for long. That escalated quickly, to quote a meme. I think that's a meme. I don't know what it's from or what it is, but I have seen it around. Solstice just crashed secondarily there. That's why you saw the boarders come in. Finally, free booze. Now I can face whatever uptight company the city throws at me. I hope you're not saying this out loud. Your mouth moving scares me. Though I don't think one glass will be enough if Yanni or Laura corner me here. Hey, Slava, how are you holding up? Great! People are drinking all around me, and I can join in without worrying about whether everyone's fed or has their glass full. I see you found the liquor. That's offensive. I haven't. I have. I totally have. Plastered right now. That I have. You're not having fun then, are you? How could I? At least in the inn I had to work to take my mind off Lev. Now I keep thinking about something horrible must have happened to him. Any news? No, this not knowing is driving me crazy. Did you find anything out by chance? I'm sorry, it's only been 2 days. I need a drink. Couldn't agree more. If you want to take your mind off things, this is the best remedy. Follow me. You better not be fucking taking her back to your place to show her that stealth killer. I know what you're like. Yanni, are you enjoying yourself? Yes, you certainly know how to keep the city's morals in check. Morale? You seem to be lost in thought. Is something bothering you? Yes, I'm too bothered by, I don't know, something. Alcohol. It makes your eyes look in places you shouldn't. It's nothing. I was just wondering. Kalar, what do you think it is? The explosion, what do you think caused it? That one! Explosion doesn't fucking matter. I was wondering about Kalar. It drove Lev mad, yet nobody seems to know much about it. Do you have any idea of what it is? What do you want it to be? What do you mean? I was trained in local folklore and storytelling, so I can tell marvellous tales about Kalar. There was one about a girl searching for Kalar and a lecherous hermit. Istvan's brother particularly liked it, but I think the knight's too young for that story. Choose another one then, a true one if you may. That's the point, there are none. Kalar's just one more lie the family's told to attract travellers to the city. It adds to the exotic flavour. Well, it's got us in hook, line and sinker, come on. Now, please excuse me, I think Slava's glass needs filling. That's exactly what I mean. It's hard for them to relax with all the compacts and general drama on their heads. You should meet my tribesmen. Years of oppression and martyrdom did wonders for their social skills. Wonders. Yet here you are, drinking like a fish and being lovely and snarky at the same time. Yeah, she doesn't live with the tribesmen though, does she? I give you 10 minutes until you start making out with someone in a corner. Too bad the selection's so limited. Unlike some people, I'm not desperate to get all touchy-feely with a bunch of misfits. That's... I mean, true, if we're being honest, but offensive at the same time. Misfits? What a cruel thing to say. If we're misfits, what does that make you? I try very hard to fill the shoes of an exotic girl from the wild north. Dangerous and untamed. Ooh, I do enjoy a bit of role-playing every now and again. Now, let me be the ignorant newcomer from the south. Tell me, mysterious girl, what kind of pagan abominations are we dealing with? Pagan abominations. Pagan. Right. God, who wants to break it to Galen that paganism doesn't work with magic? Less so devil's stuff as well. I think that's what an abomination is. I might be wrong. You lost me there. You know what we've had for the last 30 seconds? My mouse fucking hovering the text box. Oops. You lost me there. My plants, the ones I've been taking such good care of, have started dying recently. Any ideas what might have caused it? Bah, you know better than the previous doctor. You pretend to be easygoing, but inside you're constantly obsessing about your work. That is true, to be fair. Was he really that much fun? He was the worst. Once he jumped me with his little notepad and was asking all sorts of questions about the northern flora. I can imagine how very helpful you were with his research. What did you tell him? To stick a leaf up his arse, probably. But the only thing that grows around here is my disdain for fools like him. That's wittier than my response, if we're being honest. Ouch, but scholars tend to be like that, you know? So is that the case? Is there no native vegetation, even with the hot springs and proper soil? Proper soil and a proper curse. The ground here is tainted, so no, nothing grows. Are you sure you should be drinking so fast? You're getting a little wobbly. I'm not getting... Well, maybe a little bit. But only because I mix this purple stuff with some of that earthy blue thing. Besides, the drinking skills of my people are legendary. Legendary! We have strong heads and strong stomachs. I see. Hell, you got drunk quickly. Constance's drinks are no joke. But I'm prepared for this little concoction will get me sober in no time. Just watch. Of course I'll watch. You just got a lot more interesting. Bottoms up. Yeah, I feel real sick. It's good to know our health is in the hands of a true expert. Shun and don't believe. Just you watch this baby works miracles. Yeah, any minute now. Yeah, and I'm back to normal. Right. Repeat after me. The sled speeds swiftly through the snow. Our good doctor is a drunkard and a clown. That didn't even rhyme. Repeat that or face the consequences. Ooh, someone's getting feisty. Sorry. But I'd have to get drunk again to repeat such nonsense. Don't tell me it really worked. Damn, I'm impressed. I'm sort of impressed. I thought there's no chance. Thank you. Wait, I wanted to ask you something important before we change the subject. I'm single, but not interested. Very funny, but I meant my greenhouse. The wilting plants are a bad omen. Frankly, I have no idea what's going on, but I bet my sled is somehow linked to the little present my honourable ancestors left in the caves. I'm still a tad tipsy, but are you really suggesting the tribes are attacking the cities with curses? Right now? I doubt that. They have no chances whatsoever. No, it's just the nature of this place. It's all just suffering, you know? So even without the external attacks, we're cooked. We should be expecting more explosions soon, you reckon? Maybe yes, maybe no, who cares? I know I can take all the city throws at me. Worrying beforehand is what the weak and fearful do. Not sure that's always true, if we're being honest. Jesus. Lots of speculation going around. I don't feel safe in this town at all. Well, with random explosions, a barrier going down, tribes being attacked by a curse, some crazy guy who has someone else with him. It's weird. I swear, you're just like Lev asking me about children's stories. So now you're saying they're just stories. Is that what you told Lev too? I told Lev exactly what he needed to hear, that there's no curse, no magic, and that he should go home and pay more attention to his wife. Why? With your knowledge of the city's secrets and his bravery and zeal, you'd make a perfect treasure hunting team. Don't be dense. Kalar is a fairy tale that people choose to believe in because, for whatever reason, they want it to be real. So you weren't helping him in his quest. I told you already, Kalar's an old joke that nobody gets. They all think it's the key to their salvation. They're dumb as children. You're a true skeptic. That's a rarity. Ah, a woman after my own heart. Even now you're playing the detective, and here I was hoping you'd actually help me find a date. Yeah, pardon me, here, done, sorry. When my detective instinct kicks in, I simply must take notes. You're terrible company tonight, Doctor. Yeah, we've got drunk, and then didn't get drunk by getting sober. Yeah, I don't get people who don't drink, it's weird. Oh, but we lose control of our bodies. How much are you drinking? You can moderate yourself. Oh, well, when I drink, it's unfortunately 2 whole bottles of vodka or nothing. Like, just 2 vodkas and Coke, you'll be fine. Whatever. It's fine. See, I'm an alcoholic, so, you know, maybe it's best if you don't drink. I can't leave you with that impression now, can I? Where's the booze, people? My friendship with Yaconia and my ego are at stake here. The party was surreal, a desperate attempt of relaxation and joy. It failed miserably. Laura compared it to the calm at the eye of a cyclone. For me, it was more as if we'd turned our backs to a hurricane, hoping it would disappear. Everyone was feeling the gravity of recent events, though they pretended otherwise. As wine kept flowing, people began to lose their tempers and the joyful appearances took a nosedive. Only Galen seemed immune. He was truly enjoying himself, drinking away and fooling around like a faculty novice on his first leave. I found it appalling. The only thing that kept me from leaving was the faint hope that our mysterious enemy would be drinking as well and would let their guard down enough to make their first mistake. What? Yeah. Oh, right. A 4th glass of wine. I did it, guys. I did it, lads. What do you mean taking me to jail? You know what I mean? Oh, boy. So I stayed together, another waiting for things to happen on their own accord. Good thing Sem was there to keep company. Oh, God. We're going to have to speak to Sem. Hooray? Well, now this is a person I wouldn't expect to see here. Man of the dogs in a bathhouse. Well, maybe he's got confused. Maybe he thinks he can just go now. Why? Pardon me, but you just don't seem like a party animal. I see what they did there, because he loves dogs. So, there you go. Well, Lev and I need a break sometimes. The dogs are killing me. They've been howling all night, and ever since that feral day Lev disappeared. By now I should be used to their behavior around Solstice, but it's impossible. Oh, please, Sam. Dogs again. Is there nothing else in your life? There is nothing else in his life. We've already established this. Do you know what else there is in life? What else there is? Straw, bricks, and cooking dog meat. There you go. No other reason to leave that cage of yours and join us humans? Well, now that you mention it, perhaps there's one. Really now? Well, what might that be? That escalated so quickly. Jesus. I'm not getting any younger, you know. I know everyone expects me to, but the reality is different. Nonsense. I don't expect anything of the sort. You know that. I know you don't, and I appreciate it. It's just that I've been a prisoner of the city my entire life. A street thug enjoys more freedom. But now you're retired. You can do anything you want with your time. I'm surprised he showed up. Yet somehow, I mean, talking of freedom, have you thought of shaving your beard first? Yet somehow I still end up running this place for the entire winter. And every doctor, repair girl, or guardsman has conspired to waste my time with pointless requests. I'll never know the peace of happiness as long as the city stands. peace or happiness, let it be damned and crumble to dust. I wish I could experience just a fraction of the suffering it has caused me. You are a guy who is in charge for... What did you expect? Like, yeah, whatever. You get to do whatever the fuck you want, of course. Rolls eyes. You're being dramatic. As soon as the true winter ends, you'll have plenty of time for your astronomy. Even if I had all of the time in the world at my disposal, I'm getting too old to do what my heart desires. I'm losing my eyesight, Slava. I can't even see the telescope anymore. I'm sure the doctor can help you with that. We're old. These things happen. Just don't forget that age comes with privileges as well. Or is your memory so bad that I have to remind you the high points in your recent life, old man? You always know how to make me feel better. I just wish you'd lie once in a while and tell me I'm 30 again. There have to be separate rooms. Just go in one. Okay, it's gonna happen. Go in one. I will, when you look at it. I was skeptical at first, but I have to say that this was an excellent idea. These waters really can do wonders. Told you, you even smell like a human now. Your dogs might have trouble recognizing you. So this was your nasty plan. And I was thinking we were here to forget about our everyday worries and jobs. You give me too much credit. Besides, I never get why people were so fond of forgetting. I'd rather stay focused all the time. You can't trick nature. If you don't let go once in a while, you'll crack. By cracking, you mean something along the lines of attacking a friend with a knife? You talked to Yanakone. I guess I got a little carried away. She suggested something, which, granted, was a bit weird, and you attacked her with a... Whatever. And we stepped back. I got a little carried away. A little? The way she described it, you went berserk. Does this thing happen often? Only when someone's asking for it. The guard does nothing, apparently. This shit's just fine. So she's the one responsible for your fit of rage because she asked about a dogfight. Listen, it was not about the dogfight. I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, but that won't suffice. Not if you want to enjoy the rest of the party in my company. Yakone touched a sore spot. I told her to shut up, but she thinks she could say anything and get away with it. So it's about your family. Subtlety is not your strong suit, is it? Yes, it's about my family, and I'm done talking about it. Yeah, she did say something like that, to be fair. Weren't we supposed to take this evening to relax? Nothing relaxes me more than mysterious fits of rage. I bet I can come up with something better. Come here. Just what do you think you're doing? I want to give you a massage. I'm not the best with words, but I'm pretty good at this. Consider it an apology. Man, this is getting to all sorts of wit. Do I really want to get with a guy who, if I say something accidentally... Well, I don't know what Yanni's into. She might just randomly shout daddy during, you know, when it gets a bit heated later on. Suddenly, knife in the back. No, he's weird. We've even told someone else that he's weird. That's just going to come back to haunt us. Thank you, but I'm not in the mood. You're tense. Laura's more depressed than usual. Slava can't forget about her husband. Everyone's drowning in their sorrow. Oh, God, I just picked the depressing option. I see. Maybe we should join them. Let me fetch you a glass. Constance was a hell of a hostess. The drink she served put all 33 types of rum from Pepper Island to shame. The flavours, the texture, the suspicious colours, and the kick. It was an alcoholic paradise. Sounds like my kind of place. Of course, one can never know when a doctor will be needed, so I kept my sobering concoction close and tried not to get crazy, which wasn't very difficult, as Cassia left quite early. There was lots of gossip, but I got the feeling people were refraining from sensitive topics. A reasonable strategy for an isolated group of people. They couldn't afford to make enemies. You don't have to be clairvoyant to realise the relationships are complex. Of course they are. Like, they're crazy. There was hostility between Slava and Laura, a strange aura and distrust surrounding Sem, and the way people were looking at Istvan seemed a mixture of fear, respect, and sheer hatred. All of that is true. Like, have you not been paying attention? Yakone was an outsider. Constance seemed to be the only person everyone genuinely liked. Well, she was the hostess. You like people who give you alcohol. The best kind of alcohol, I think you'll find, is free alcohol. This is not going to end well. The cards never lie. Fools, fools, fools. Take your bliss in your ignorance, but sooner or later it'll be too late to do anything, and then perhaps you'll believe me. Fake friendships with the hostess of this place won't change a thing. Even the most complacent sheep get shorn in the end. I do apologise you had to witness that. I'll deal with Laura later. But let's not dwell on the sad when there are more pleasant things at hand. Do you sense it? You mean the smell? Isn't it the scent of the waters? No, the power. Those moments when your interlocutor, that's not how you say that, and I'm sorry, is slightly intoxicated, relaxed, and content. Those are the moments a woman can feel most powerful. Women don't need such tricks to gain power. There are other ways that are more logical and satisfactory. But if such an opportunity presents itself, wouldn't you use it? It's easy and effective, but perhaps that's just what life taught me. Maybe I don't get off on power. You seem to have more than enough influence. Granted, your feminine wiles could get you far, but to indulge them... Indulge, they're a means of survival, not entertainment. When I arrived in the city, I had nothing. No possessions, no money, no allies, not even freedom. They were the only weapons I had. I feel sorry for you people who don't know what's happening at the moment. What made you come here in the first place, then? Istvan's brother. He was the one of persuasion. He was of the persuasion that one could capture, sell, or own people. That's what happened to me. But let's not dwell on the past. Not that part of it, anyway. I wanted to congratulate you to sticking to your ideals. You had such an opportunity to use your advantage over Sem, and you didn't. It might not be the winning strategy in this town, but it's for the better. Now, let me make sure everyone is relaxed and content. This is a party, after all. So we made the right decision, right? I think. Probably. There's a peculiar celestial body I can't identify. I would so much like to find out its meaning. You can do that any time, you know. I think I'll do that now. Thank you, Slava. Before I go, there's a meteor shower tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty. Well, what? Do you have to make me say everything? Well, come and watch it with me, will you? That's very thoughtful of you to ask. Gladly. Weird. I'm going to spy on that. Now go. I can see you're in a hurry to get back to your telescope. You are one of a kind, Slava. How could you? Have you no shame? Laura, I'm warning you last time. Please refrain from evaluating my private life before you say something you can't take back. I feel she's already said that several times. Come on, she's sitting there like in the corner doing astrology. Like, Well, I picked out a random card and it's telling me we're all eating pizza tonight. That's not a pizza, it's a UFO! You see what I mean? It's all subjective as well. I know I'm speaking out my arse too. It doesn't matter though. It's universally mocked on the internet, but you can say whatever you want. I've been controlling myself for too long now. You know what the families did to me, what Istvan did to me, and yet you fraternize with him. He's a monster. And you're supposed to be my friend. A friend? Could you remind me how you reacted when I tried to share my problems with you? Uncomfortable isn't that what you called them, friend? For years, you've done nothing to try and change your life but blame the man I'm with. Now you want me to feel guilty for doing something that makes two people happier? You want to make me miserable, as you are? I do blame you. How could you love a monster? How could you turn a blind eye to what he does? Maybe if you didn't, Lev wouldn't have gone mad. Get out. Gladly. I'm sorry, but you're not going anywhere for the next few minutes. Laura, I have an announcement to make. Please, everyone. Well, shit. Big, floppy, donkey, testicle shit. Lev is dead. I just found him now. I'm sorry, Slava. Well then, that's... Oh, great. Shit.